This is a painting of the prophet Elijah being fed by a raven, based on the biblical story of Elijah's encounter with God in the wilderness. The painting was made by Giovanni Girolamo Savoldo, an Italian painter who lived in the 15th century. He was influenced by the High Renaissance style, which emphasized realism, perspective, and naturalism. Savoldo was also interested in religious themes and often depicted scenes from the Old Testament. The painting shows Elijah sitting on a rock, with his head resting on his hand. He is wearing a blue robe and a pink cloak, which contrast with the dark background. He looks tired and hungry, as he has been wandering for 40 days without food or water. The raven is perched on a branch above him, with a piece of bread in its beak. The raven is a symbol of God's provision and protection for Elijah, as well as his messengers and agents. The bread represents God's word and nourishment for Elijah. The painting is signed and dated by Savoldo in the lower right corner. It is also titled Elijah Fed by the Raven. The painting was probably commissioned around 1510 by a Carmelite monastery in Brescia, Italy. It was later sold into the Manfrin collection, which was formed in part by Girolamo Manfrin, an art dealer and collector who lived in Venice. The painting was then inherited by his daughter Giulia Giovanna Manfrin Plattis, who married Count Alessandro Contini Bonacossi, a nobleman from Florence. The painting was then divided between their two daughters, Bortolina Plattis and Mrs. Ronald Calnan. It was eventually acquired by the Samuel H. Kress Foundation in New York in 1954. The painting is currently part of the collection of the National Gallery of Art in Washington, D.C., where it is displayed along with other works by Savoldo and other Italian Renaissance artists.